Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. This one, I'm falling into old bad habits, admittedly. I ran out of episodes and I did not record on the day that I actually wanted to record. Now, we are keeping somebody waiting here, but that's okay. I felt like doing a recording just for fun. And then somebody was like, hey, do you want to do something? And I'm like, oh yeah, in like 30 minutes. And then I procrastinated for like 20 minutes, and now it's like 8 minutes until I'm supposed to meet them. So, you know, we're gonna make somebody wait for a little bit, but that's okay. We'll try to go a little bit quickly. Now, whoa! 1 second of Kenya Grace? Excuse me! There we go. I don't even know if you heard that through like my microphone because it was pretty far away. But I was just wanting to listen to some music and I had my headphones plugged in, but it didn't work. And so I noticed it all the way over there and I'm like, huh, that's a little weird. I really wish Seeds worked. You know, I do wish. Did we get a new character recently? We got Ayaka? I mean, we might as well. Oh, exquisite taste. Do I want an Ayaka exquisite taste? Sure. We need to win as Ayaka, right? I know we have to win with exquisite taste, but I don't know if we need to win with Ayaka. So I think what we're gonna do is I'll probably record either a couple of times later tonight, or I'll batch record on Wednesday. So you might not get a video on Tuesday. I don't know if I feel like doing a video on Tuesday. And I don't want to, like, have that bad commitment of, like, you have to do it every day no matter what. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because I wanted to do it right now, and I had, like, the urge to do it right now, you know? But I don't think I want to do it tomorrow. Did I really fucking pick Kethac Otarasu? Did I just, like, oh yeah, Spider God Lamau? Cool. I guess we'll find out if the Onyx Medallion is still fucking broken as shit. And by broken as shit, I mean actually non-functional. For like 3 or 4 of the mysteries in the game. So we got strength, we got dexterity, we've got charisma. So everything but knowledge, which is a little bit of a bummer because we're probably gonna get a knowledge weapon. We have Lightburn now. So I think we can just go into that pretty simply. And then just gotta remember the second mystery. You got a light source, you got Takashi, you got Takashi. Now, this is the part where exquisite taste really sucks, is that the police station is just so universally useful now that not having it is just like you lose the game, right? So, and here's the thing, we're kind of, if we had access to the monument, you'd be like, oh, do we really want to have the hardware store? But where do you get your weapon, right? You have to go to the fucking pharmacy to get your fucking weapon. So it's like, there's not really... And Ayaka's prepare item is fucking useless, so at least that's, oh no, you do more damage to ghosts? Holy shit, whoa. Crazy. We'll just simply be based, okay? We will just simply do it big, we will simply be based. Alright, so... I really, really don't want to lose the library notes to RNG. We will do Windstopper, the drip. So the problem is, I want to cast this once, but if we throw them away, we're gonna cry. Okay, thank God we didn't throw them away. Just banking some sanity for later, maybe getting a useful spell, it's all worth it. Definitely take the EXP, there's no universe you're not doing that. We still do need Moriko. We don't have her yet, which that might absolutely gobsmack you that we have not unlocked Moriko yet, despite being a fairly decently easy character to unlock. We still haven't got her. That would be like... Well, you know, we would have to go out of our way to do that. Cape, sailors, scissors, bullets, and coma. This is interesting, actually. Ending C is dying here, right? Well, that's not gonna happen for, like, a long time. Sailors, burning coast is really important. I think Bulletin's a pretty... Bulletin in a coma? Oh my god, it's gonna take... Okay, this can go to hell immediately. Now, we are gonna get some more curses just right off the bat, so don't worry about it too much. we're not on randomized items, so we can kind of rely on some stuff to be pretty consistent. We have Lightburn, and we also have the Monkey Wrench unlocked, so, you know, you're theoretically expecting to see... I don't want to buy this! I don't want to buy this. I wanted to buy the HDF, so I'm gonna reroll for it. It doesn't exist. I'm buying the fucking Monkey Wrench. I'm sorry, we rerolled 4 times. That's like an unacceptable amount of times to reroll. And then, you know, you gotta start taking advantage of what you've got here. So, yeah, if we go to the other world, we have to sell the Monkey Wrench, which would be disastrous, because there's no other way to unequip a weapon, because you can't just simply unequip weapons in this game. Because why would you be able to drop a Monkey Wrench? Obviously, you know, you bought something, you bought the Monkey Wrench, it's glued to your hands. The moment you pick it up in the store, you fell into the glue trap, and now you're here, you're holding it, and you can't really do anything else about it. So, we do have to go to the forest twice. The forest is doomed. You might as well hit it up now, it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say the fucking MSQ because I'm brain rotted. The story's never gonna take you to the forest. So, it doesn't matter when you put the police station on there and you go for the double banger. We'll just get Setsuna'd, that's fine. Like, taking a -3 is not fun, but I don't really care. I think that this run, right off the bat, is going, like, halfway decently. It's a ghost. This is not karmic retribution, by the way, for me saying her item is useless. Because it's just true. The chalk is useless. You don't need it. That's not even, like, a bad ghost to be harassed by. Now, wake me up when we're fighting fucking, I don't know, any other ghost in the game. That's one of the easier ghosts to fight. We do need to take some... We do need to opt in... Oh my god, the village is doomed, huh? I do wish we had a little bit more Doom to play around with, because you gotta rest there. Because you're feeling pretty horrible about this whole situation. And you gotta keep the Doom flowing, honestly. Like, hopefully we get, like, Doom Effigy at, like, Mystery 2 or Mystery 3 or something. Okay, fuck you, threat level. Fuck you, Fire Emblem fan. Did we have anything locking us in the forest? I don't remember. I think I would have picked that one first. I think we had, like, Violent Vigil or something? No, we had... I don't remember what we had. But, like, that's fine. We don't have to move the police station. I don't really care. We're gonna do Coma next. We can move it then. No, you can't justify trying to get a spell from that. So, where's the button that we press here? There, and then somewhere around here, we're gonna press button once. You can click it, like, a little bit before it shows up, just to get out of there. It's also so hard to justify the other endings of Bulletin, because getting ending A of Bulletin is just objectively correct. Like, there's not really any situation besides, like, you're so ridiculously overpowered you can, like, kill the boss that has, like, 50+ power, but at that point, and 30+ health, but it's like, it doesn't matter at that point, because if you're powerful enough to kill the boss, then it doesn't matter, right? Like, does that make sense? I think this school was doomed, but we're not gonna go into School Scissors. We have Moonlit Sailors for when you have 2 items to discard. So we probably do Coma into School, into Sailors, into Cape. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll go into Coma now. These are perfectly fine. I don't really care about any of this. You know, I think, theoretically speaking, because we're worried about the... I think we want to go to the village. No, we can't. 40% Doom's way too much. Like, I'm not even... we're not even joking. We're not even joshing about that one. We can probably just park the police station on the school for the next mystery. And then just hope. Oh, but we can't really go. It depends on what perk we get. Because if we get Blood Mania, or... I mean, Blood Mania or, right? Like, if we get Eldritch Possession or Blood Mania, it's like, we're good. We're fine. We don't have any, like, particular problems after that, if that makes sense. So, sure. Fail that, we get +1 sanity, feel pretty good about that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if we get an Ayaka perk that's not bad, which, I mean, even Eldritch Possession, like, even Doom Effigy could theoretically be incredibly helpful to get early in the game. no matter what, right? Like, we're feeling pretty good if we get an Ayaka perk. If we don't get an Ayaka... If we get Doom Effigy right now, we can rest, like, twice. Like, right now. We can rest twice. If we get Eldritch Possession, then events are no longer going to beat our ass. If we get Blood Mania, then combat's solved for the rest of the game. You know, so it's like, what do you want to do? Can we do 82? 82? No, we can't. We can do 72, 72? Jesus Christ, that's slow. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, we can't block an attack. It doesn't matter. So, any Ayaka perk is good. I'm taking the only Ayaka perk that I see. Technically, even though we really don't want to, we have the ability to play around the Boreal Expanse Frostbite. So, I'm gonna take Sanity. Because once we really start stacking these curses, Eldritch Possession is gonna take care of our stats. Although we are going to have to put a couple of points into strength, at least. The downtown is, like, low threat level, right? Yeah, okay. If we took 3 damage there, we were going to, like, cry ourselves to sleep a little bit. Now, I said if we get Doom Effigy, we're going to rest a couple of times, but the thing is, like, we're just going to rest a couple times anyways. Like, we're so far behind on health right now. It's just really bad. Oh, this is so bad. This is the worst. I'm gonna... Oh. Can we afford to take 3 stamina? But can we afford to take 2 reason? I'm gonna go with the dice roll. Just because, like, yeah, it's a 3, but it's like we're about to just get our ass beat anyways. So it's like, if we didn't rest twice there, if we didn't rest at least once there, like, game over, you know? Really bad spot to be in. We just want EXP as much as possible, because once we get Eldritch Possession, where the game is solved, essentially. And if we get Doom Effigy, then we actually have, like, a pretty decent chance of winning. Do I want to do this? We have Blood Mania, so combat is going to be a lot better. A lot better. So if we get the boss, it's like, it doesn't really matter. And also, I really don't want to discard the Sewing Kit, because the Sewing Kit is usable. So yeah, we're going to do School Scissors. We're going to stick with the plan. Mind Wipe needs to go. I don't care about anything else. And we're going to use the Remove Curse, because we cannot take the damage. Now, one of the actually more problematic things about this run that you can point to is that we don't have enough curses. So, combat is still not going to be great. We would love to see Timeline B here. We're fucked. But we're not actually fucked. That was more of a comedic exaggeration. We have a pretty realistic... You gotta take the stamina damage here. You gotta. It's 1 versus, like, 3 reason or some crazy shit like that. You gotta do it. That's great. Unironically, that's fantastic. It gave us hunger. Who gives a shit? The moment we get Eldritch Possession, we no longer have to worry about anything that... any bad parts about, like, our stats being reduced, but you look at something like this and you're like, yeah, the Blood Mania. Me win the Blood Mania. Did Blood Mania get buffed? Straight Razor? Hold on, what the fuck is this? Hold on. What is this? Now, I am glad that we didn't preemptively use the whatchamacallit, because we could die. The fuck is this? It's bad? It's horrible? 90 speed? What the fuck is this Straight Razor? Is that the fucking tutorial weapon? Oh my god. Okay. We do want to do this properly, because doing it properly, the boss is easier to kill. I'm pretty sure that's still the same, is that the boss is easier to kill if you do the ritual properly, because what would be the point? Because the other boss gives you a knowledge power weapon that's stupidly good on every difficulty but hard. I don't like using on a Harbinger of Doom, I really don't. This is something that we can actively use now. I'm gonna discard these 2 things. Oh god, actually, you know what? Let's put the Sewing Kit away for a second. We can always grab it again. There's no real choice or strategy there. I'm actually probably gonna get rid of the Wooden Bat and the Straight Razor, because our combat is solved. Like I said, the moment you get Blood Mania, combat's solved. I think Blood Mania got buffed. Because, like, 10 damage on the fucking, like, 5 curses, 6 curses, is insane. Like, I'm not thinking that's, like, unusual, right? Like, maybe some numbers got skewed, because it used to be worse, wasn't it? Did Ayaka get buffed? I genuinely have no idea. Like, because it doesn't... I don't think it was supposed to be this fast. I'm gonna actually go ahead and throw the wooden bat, just to... Because we can sell the straight razor in the fucking handcuffs. Not sell, discard. We could also discard the Kurakosa mask. I don't know why I'm like... Eldritch Possession, Doom Effigy. I'd take Doom Effigy over it. Absolutely. Now, we do need Eldritch Possession. That is a requirement. Did Ayaka get buffed? Like, people are saying Toshiyaki's now the best character in the game because so many curses reduce your max health, and I completely agree that Ayaka can just get completely fucking screwed by RNG, especially because you're entirely reliant on getting Eldritch Possession or Blood Mania. Well, you need both, but, like, you need to get one of them in the early game. But it's like... If Blood Mania got buffed, like, what do you want me to say? Like, we're doing +5 damage with like 6 curses. Like, what do you want me to say? Right? Like, there's not really much that I can say about that other than banger. Does panic really matter? Like, we're getting super fucking lucky with this shit, man. Also, but here's the thing. Why would we're already doing +5 damage with 6 curses, so we literally don't lose here by getting rid of the only mildly annoying curse. Like, I got nothing. I got nothing to tell you, brother. Homie is back. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but like, yeah, no, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. It just is. Let's go ahead and discard. The thing is, we never need the weapon, right? Like, I'll discard the handcuffs. But we never need, like, to... The only reason we need to throw weapons is to get enemies into good... Oh my god. Is to get enemies... One black hair would go hard right now. That would be some of the most efficient healing in the game. But literally, we're doing 12 right now. There has to be something with Blood Mania right now. Like, I think it's actually a lot slower than I'm used to, but the damage is fucking zonked, man. Like, what do you want me to say here? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, we could fight the boss. We don't even have to use the torch. We could just beat the boss to death. I do definitely think that there's, like, we're actually gonna fight the boss, because there's no reason for us not to. Okay, not having the monument is so bad, by the way. Like, I think we lose just because we don't have the monument, unless Doom Effigy fucking carries. Like, if Doom Effigy got buffed, if it gives us, like, -4 Doom, it's easy dub. We should just fight the boss. Like, we're full health. The boss is, like, pathetically weak. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, I think the attack speed got nerfed so hard on Blood Mania. But, like, does it matter? Like, for real. This is kind of stupid. Like, what's the difference between being able to do 8 attacks at, like, 10 damage? Well, I guess that's significantly more damage. It's significantly more DPS output. But, like, what's the difference between doing, like, 8 attacks at, like, 8 or doing, like, 30 damage? Like, it doesn't really matter. The health pools aren't big enough in this game for that to really matter, except, like, very specific, like, crazy shit, you know? So I think this is overall an Ayaka nerf for how much she can snowball. But, like, okay, it took about... Yeah, it actually... We were at 79, weren't we? That actually is pretty crazy. Not having Eldritch Possession really sucks. I almost want to take leadership. Because there's no point, really. But, I mean, it's what we're getting, like... It's our highest stat, so we need to do dice rolls with it. Like, I think that's fair. But, like, here's the thing. Like, yes, I would prefer the attack speed, and I'm not on Ayaka Copium. I think this is still an Ayaka nerf, but it's like, if your idea of an Ayaka nerf is at Mystery 2, you're dealing +5 damage, like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. Like, that's still ridiculously strong. I think Ayaka's still worse because she has RNG to get her real good shit, while Toshiyaki is just good. Fearful can go to hell and die, right? Yeah. Fearful can go to hell and die. I don't really care about Panic. We're most likely gonna kill Akamanto in 2 turns. If not 1. I don't know how how crazy, how brazy this is gonna go, you know? I don't know how wild we're gonna get here. We should level up one more time. Getting the -4 Doom is gonna be pretty good. I mean, do that just so that you lose sanity instead. Mind Drain is like, hey, I know you wanted to win the game, brother, but what if you'd like to really, really, really win the game? Ultimately, everything... We haven't moved the police station off the school. We don't have to. Ultimately, this is just helping our consistency. We got pretty lucky in this run. Ayaka is still a powerhouse. She's still the second... I think originally... And, well, it's kind of hard to say ever since Bookstrap came out. But, like, Ayaka... Oh my god, look at this. Look at this! Like, okay, is Ayaka as dangerous as she was before? No. But the thing is, I don't think the game... Like, the game has gotten harder, don't get me wrong. The game's gotten a lot harder. But I don't think it's gotten to the point of where Ayaka not being able to do, like, 80 damage a turn, and she can now only do, like, 40 damage a turn, 50 damage a turn. We have a lot of minus accuracy, by the way. That's why. But, like, can you imagine having, like, a weapon, like an HDF, which has, like, a 75 hit chance or whatever? That'd be incredibly... And not having... Oh, we don't have Blood Moon? Holy shit, never mind. But still, like... You just look at something like this, and you don't even have to care about how much health the enemy has. They're dead. I can't use the sewing kit in good faith, you know, because it's like... I mean, I have to. I do literally have to. I don't care about our curious statuette that can go here. We got sewing kit Rutsu here. I can't actually use it again. Maybe I should have fished for a black hair, honestly. That might have been the play. Not having Eldritch Possession sucks, because that would make this so much more consistent. But I still don't think it matters. Like, you're locking in 14 damage a turn. Our strong attack only does 2 more damage. You're locking in 14 damage a turn. Can we Desperation this? I would love to see. Oh my god. We're... Oh my god. Oh. It's still... Okay, Ayaka definitely got nerfed. But, like, being able to put up 20 damage on, like, Mystery 2 is insane. And that's still really strong. Like, I don't know what anybody wants me to say about that. Like, it's still... Oh, here we are. We're so fucking back. I'll go ahead and put a point into strength, just to make sure that it happens, but... Yeah, no, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what to say. We're gonna take -3. Sanity, specifically. But, we're in a pretty dominant position right now. I'm not worried about it at all. I think we have a lump of flesh too. Why did I even use the sewing kit? Wait. We had 11. We had plus 11 stamina in our back pocket. This gives us a curse. Let's do it, brother. Get even stronger. Who cares? Just keep balling. 11 knowledge. Ayaka is still pretty dominant. But unlike Toshiaki, who has that 100% consistency, Ayaka still has to get to 100 EXP before she can do anything, and she has a terrible first level. Like, level 1 Ayaka is probably, I mean, not hard, but, like, harder than you might expect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, this is disgusting. Hold on. We were doing 5 attacks there. So, I think that's like... I mean, listen... I don't know. I think the attack portion, like the attack speed portion of Blood Mania got capped. I almost feel like it's flipped. Like, because it used to be you'd have to get like 80 million curses to increase, like, to get +2 or +3 damage. But this is like so but every curse tier would give you like a lot of attack speed, but this just seems flipped. It seems completely flipped. What was the second mystery we did? Probably Coma. Yeah. I don't remember Coma at all. So that's probably the one that it was, because we specifically lined those 2 up near the end. for like 3 and 4, so... I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, that was just pretty dominant. Like, I think the attack speed... Because here's the thing, one of the reasons why Ayaka is so ridiculous... Why I used to would say Ayaka was the best character in the game, was because with that attack speed, and this was before Toshiaki got attack speed built into his kit, but back when Ayaka was between the two of them, Toshiaki did not have attack speed, and he did not have... Like, Toshiaki has some of the most busted combat in the game, just because of how much Doom he has to play with. Like, yes, it is RNG-based, but you have minus 50% Doom to make it happen, which you can usually do, like, 80-90% of the time. It's shockingly consistent. And you don't even need the full book squad to do it. You know, you don't need 4 books and a book strap. You just need, like... And the Necronomicon counts. You just need, like, 2 or 3. And if you can get 4... within, like, 30-40% Doom, Mystery 1, like, yeah, you're doing great, but, like, anyways, back in the day, Ayaka used to be the only one between the two with built-in attack speed, and curses used to either not function, or they weren't that bad, or there weren't that many curses that had overlap, right? So it's like, if you got the same curse multiple times, they wouldn't do anything because they didn't stack, or if you did get a different or the same curse that did stack, it usually didn't matter, because there weren't enough of them to make a significant difference in the game. Now, there's a shit ton of curses, they stack, and they do overlap. So it's like, you know, you start losing a bunch of your max health, and you can't keep up with that. Maybe if you get lucky with that one Ayaka event, you can cleanse an extra curse per mystery, but, like, it ain't happening most of the time. Maybe you get that toy from Recluse or whatever, you cleanse another curse, but, like, if you get the old curses that are just, like, completely ineffectual and they don't do anything, I mean, you're gonna have a run like that. You're gonna have a run like that, and you're gonna feel pretty strong about that. You're gonna feel pretty okay with that. We only got one new achievement, which is winning with exquisite taste, I'm pretty sure. I'm completely lost with where the fuck these mystery things are. We unlocked Fatalist, which is like, ugh. Now we have to win with Fatalist in order to get the final Eldritch backstory. Is that true? Own both baseball bats. Defeat the Kaninko Gatherer without any weapon. Some of these that we can fish pretty decently. Complete a playthrough with Yumiko? I don't know how to tell you this, brother, but if I was walking down the street and I passed Yumiko, I wouldn't know a thing. And then there's just some really annoying ones that you have to fish for, like Good Old Times and Perfect Disguise. I cannot believe I remembered exactly where Perfect Disguise wasn't the fucking thing. I'm like, Good Old Times here, Perfect Disguise here. First fucking click. There's just some really annoying ones. Like, you're gonna guarantee get the Kurakosa Mask or whatever, but you can sometimes get the Ritual Robe. Like, some of this stuff is like... House of Paper? Oh man, that's so annoying. But anyways, we're gonna have to probably do a stream at some point. Next episode will be Fatalist, to try to bang out Eldritch Backstory XXX. That sounds horribly wrong when you say it out loud like that. But, you know, hopefully we can get Fatalist done. And then we're probably just gonna have to do a live stream hunting for all these stupid achievements, because some of them are like, you just have to go out of your way to do. Like, Good Old Times is incredibly stupid. Perfect Disguise is incredible. And I'm not calling these, like, bad achievements. I just mean stupid to actually pull off in a run. You know, these are specific things that you have to do. Hate and Blood. Oh my god. There are just some achievements here that I hate. And then Something Evil's gonna be STE is gonna be its own ending. Moriko, defeat an enemy with a working chainsaw. That's pretty based. You don't really need to do that, though, because you can just beat stuff to death with your Olympia gang. But, you know. Anyways, I'm delaying the end of this episode. I've been keeping somebody waiting for, like, 20 minutes, so I'll... see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Bye.